Good day, here we are again with the latest video update on the Western Pacific on this 4th of October. It's 8:30 Zulu, 4:30 p.m. Philippine time, 5:30 p.m. Japan time. Continue to watch Tropical Storm Nalgae as it now makes landfall across the province of Hainan. See, it's last located approximately 150 kilometers southwest of Haikou, which is right over here, or about 490 kilometers southeast of Hanoi in Vietnam. Maximum sustained winds have weakened to 75, gusting to 110 kilometers per hour. Nalgae is also actually accelerated, as you can see now, moving northwest at 25 kilometers per hour. You can see the cloud formation here now moving over the island of Hainan. See the circulation still here. The bright returns indicating higher cloud tops actually displaced to the west. See the low-level clouds remain to the east, and again that center is now moving over land, which is definitely helping to weaken the storm significantly. And in terms of the infrared image, we still have those convective activity, but again remaining displaced mainly to the west of the center. Center again, remember, is right over here, but much of the convective activity is now over the Gulf of Tonkin, west of the center. Again, that is due to the stronger wind shear in this region, and that is also supported again by the microwave image shown here. Low-level banding, you see, make up the sort of circular formations, but again the strongest of that activity is displaced to the west, again with the eastern half remaining almost empty. But again, that doesn't mean rain. That doesn't mean Hainan is not receiving rain. As you can see in this latest radar image from the China Meteorological Administration, showing you still have bands of light to moderate rains moving from the center, and actually you also have some pockets of very heavy rain as located here, shown by the bright orange and red returns moving actually over Haikou at this moment. Again, those definitely look less compared to a few hours ago when the coverage which was much wider. Now you can only see some scattered bandings, but again could still bring up to 50 to even 100 millimeters. Right now we already have around 100 to even 200 millimeters of rain being reported across much of Hainan, and also actually seeing some reports of up to 100 millimeters here in Leizhou Peninsula as well. So we are receiving some heavy rain across these spots, and again that will all move towards Vietnam and into Indochina come tomorrow evening. And that is also forecast here from JTWC, again showing the same forecast philosophy that they've had for the past few days now, and showing you that northwestward track that Nalgae has taken over the past 6 hours, and also the speed has increased now to 25 kph. But again, we are expecting this to turn more to the west towards Gulf of Tonkin by tonight, and then crossing the sea, and then making landfall south of Hanoi here in Vietnam, around, I would say, 300 kilometers south of Hanoi by Thursday, early Thursday morning or late Wednesday night, actually local time there. As a tropical depression, you can see also JTW is expecting this to continue weakening within the next 1 to 2 days, again due to that strong wind shear, and also again due to that land interaction with Hainan. Definitely going to be helping with that rapid weakening then over the waters, and then perhaps making landfall only as a tropical depression as being depicted here on the JTWC. And of course it is expected again to dissipate, as always with tropical systems moving across land over Laos by Thursday midday there. JMA also showing this same track, although expecting this actually to maintain tropical storm status right up until landfall, and then after that, do you think this will continue moving across Vietnam and Laos, and eventually dissipating over Indochina as well? But as far as the threats go, we will continue watching this area because of, again, the rain, which Nalgae will definitely bring to these parts. Remember, we discussed yesterday, and also Rob touched on this on his previous updates regarding the heavy floods, heavy rains due to the monsoon across Thailand, Cambodia, and much of Indochina, actually, including particularly Vietnam and Laos as well, which received heavy, huge amounts of rainfall and killed hundreds of people over the past 2 months now. And also remember, this same area was hit by Nasat just over a week ago. So, in similar areas will receive amounts of heavy rain for the next 2 days. It will definitely add to the huge problem that you already have. And moving on to the other tropical system, what we're watching right now, move on to Invest 90W, still a weak low pressure area, approximately 600 kilometers east of Visayas. So you can see it's actually looking much better this time around. Very improved organization. You can see the cloud formation, also that outflow due to that anticyclone, and helping the system to ventilate more. And here you go, you can see the wide view here, 2-kilometer resolution. See the Philippines right over here. It's approximately 600 kilometers away, but still inside the Philippine area of responsibility. And you can see it's definitely looking much better now. You can kind of see that cyclonic turning on the cloud formation there. Also the low-level inflow, low-level circulation center, somewhere obscured partially by the higher cloud tops. But again, we can kind of make out the banding here in this latest microwave image. The lower levels, you can see the turning, cyclonic turning again, just northwest of Palau, right over here. Mindanao is, so as you can see right over here, and those turning on the lower levels, with much of the activity remaining to the west and southwest of the center, which is would guess right somewhere around here, the center. Again, the activity is displaced due to the wind shear in this region. That is, again, one thing I want to note, that wind shear has actually decreased significantly for the past 24 hours in this region. As you can see, now over 10 to 20 knots. Compare that to yesterday, when we had almost 30 knots or even higher wind shear, which really killed the system's chances of developing. But right now, again, that wind shear weakening, that it has allowed the storm to really blossom to a again much improved looking low pressure, and also again showing you much improved convective activity as well. Again, as I noted earlier, most of it is primarily displaced slightly to the west. The center of circulation is somewhere around here. You can still see some weaker convective activity. Again, the strongest of which is to the west. But as always, the development here, the almost unforeseen actually, of weakening wind shear in this region, helping the system to become much better, could have definitely some implications with the forecast down the road. And JTWC also upgraded its chances to low chance from almost nil 2 days ago, now back to low, due again to that improved organization over the past 12 hours. As for the track, see computer models still keen on developing this as a weak cyclone moving towards the northwest. Definitely affect eastern Visayas, Bicol region, and again eventually northeastern Luzon. So you can see though, however, again most of them track this towards the northwest. But when you take a look at this wind shear map, as it moves nearer to the Philippines, we have, as you can see, a very high, very strong wind shear actually of 30 knots, or even more, even higher wind shear there. So in terms of development, we do expect somewhere around tropical storm strength with peak intensity. I mean, the sea surface temperatures are warm across the Philippine Sea, but the wind shear is very high, as you can see, 30 knots. Will this change tomorrow? Of course, definitely. That's why we continue to watch and continue to update you on the developments. But in terms of general forecast philosophy, I do think the peak intensity is somewhere around tropical storm strength, but could still definitely bring heavy rains in this part of the Philippines, which, as we all know, doesn't need any more heavy rain. But again, in terms of the timing on this one, as you can see the track here, do you expect this to begin affecting, if it develops, begin affecting Luzon and Eastern Visayas, say by Saturday, again, and moving into Sunday, due to that continuous northwestward movement. But again, of course, that it will all depend on the future development of 90W, which we will continue watching. We'll update you on that. And that concludes the update for this 4th of October. Thank you for watching again. We'll have another update tomorrow. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.